Ekaro, Ekasan, Ekale, depending on what time you're watching this video. It's Mickey, and I am here, just as you can tell by the title of this video, I am here to share with you my bridesmaid proposal. When you dream about your wedding, this is also one of the things I dreamed about. I am going to share with you exactly how the packages anyway, and I don't know if I'm going to include the vlog of that in a separate video or at the end of this video, but stay tuned if you're interested in watching that. Okay guys, welcome back. So here's what I did. I have, of course, wedding planning is underway and we've selected our bridal party. I kind of already knew who they were going to be even before I got engaged. Like you kind of just know these things. So I have 4. I have 1 maid of honor and then I have 3 bridesmaids. But what I love about them is that each person brings something unique. I didn't want a big bridal party because things can kind of get overwhelming or out of budget, and then it's harder to do personal things. So I opted for a small one. You know, we talked about it, my fiance and I. We talked about it and we opted for a smaller one. So just jumping right into it, I knew that I wanted to have things that were customized, just to have a personal touch to it. What I didn't count on was that sometimes having personalized things or customized things can actually cost more than buying something general or being generic or something like that. So what I did was I picked and chose what I wanted. Just starting from the outside, I went with this craft paper bag, and you can get these from the dollar store. Packaging wasn't the most important to me because when you get a gift, what do? You know, people spend $50 or $20 to $50 on wrapping a gift, and then at the end of the day they get the gift, they tear the wrapping paper off, they don't keep it or anything. So I knew I didn't want to spend too much money on having, packaging or a bag or something like that. To add a personal touch, just so that it's not too plain, I added a tag. And being on a budget, one of the things that you should always utilize is coupons, deals, promo codes, duh. So I did that, and I went to Joann's Fabrics and they had these little tags on sale. And one thing that you're probably gonna see quite a bit are chalkboards. I do love chalkboards. I did chalkboard table signs for my mom's birthday. My fiance did a chalkboard sign for our proposal, or for my proposal. So you're gonna see bits and pieces of that throughout the wedding. But this one, obviously my handwriting is not this great, but it still had that chalkboard feel to it. And I do love craft paper, so this kind of just combines it. It's economical too, because I believe this is from recycled paper, so it's not like you're buying something that, hurts the environment too much. Anyway, the next big thing is, and I'm starting from the things that took the most time, just so that you can have an idea. So one of the things I decided to do was also have a tumbler with their name on it. This is the most personalized item in my bridesmaids package. So I have the name of the bridesmaids or maid of honor, and then I also have their title here. For this particular one, it is Nife, and she's my maid of honor. And that's going to be that's written here in our wedding colors. Obviously I have an insert somewhere so you can see it better, but our wedding colors are teal and copper. So I have her name here in the teal and the title in the copper, which actually turned out really nicely. So all my bridesmaids have this. The next thing I have is so another thing I wanted to do was give them something that could be used. I don't think that, I mean, everything can be used, but I just wanted something obviously DIY, organic, or what have you. So what I did was I made a personalized coffee scrub, and on the top it has, I use gold stickers from Joann's. Use your promo codes, guys. And I put their name on the top. So this one again says Nifa on the top. Of course I have the insert somewhere. And I made a coffee scrub for them. So I've always been into scrubs, exfoliating. So this one is my personal coffee and brown sugar scrub. It has all the ingredients are either organic or non-GMO certified. That's one of the things I always try to make sure when you're making DIY beauty products, it's not just going to the store and buying these things, because if you just buy anything, there are also chemicals associated with them. So if you're going to do DIY, you might as well go organic anyway, just to be sure exactly what you're putting on your skin. Long story short, another Bridesmaids package, they have a pink Himalayan salt scrub instead. So I wish I had the package. I didn't even think about it, but it's in the car right now. So another one of my bridesmaids, she's in school, she works, so she's on her feet most of the time, particularly with her job. I thought a salt scrub would actually be more of a benefit to her, just because the properties are different. So like with the coffee scrub is going to wake you up, it's going to tighten pores, it's like a jolt to get you started for the day. The salts, the Himalayan, the pink salt scrub, however, is more of a soothing, and purifying property to it. So some of the bridesmaids got that, and others got the coffee scrub, depending on, their personality and what they need. Long story. Okay, so the next thing I did was I also got them a little starter packet of Simple. I do use Simple products mostly. It was in one of my favorites. I use their wipes. I don't use their facial cleanser, but I use their wipes, and I use their what's the thing called? Their micellar water to clear my makeup and just to refresh my skin. So I do stand by the Simple products. No, the video is not sponsored, but I did think that this would be a nice little kit. So I'm just putting it back in the bag so that I can kill two birds with one stone. Okay, so the last official thing in the packet is a lip color. So this lip color is by Milani. It's the Lip Intense Liquid Color, and this one is in the color Violet. So one thing is, all the bridesmaids got a different color. I picked them according to their personality and also according to what they like. Like, I know Nifa can pull this off in a jiffy. My other bridesmaid, I know she wears pink, and I thought that this particular color would look good for her. In one swipe, I have this in the color Fiery Red, and I also got it in Coral. The Fiery Red I do wear to work. I mean, in one swipe, I'm good to go. And, just kind of use a liner, blend it in, I'm good to go. So I thought that this would be a good thing to have for them. The last thing I have, and I'm looking at the time as I'm doing this, this one took a little bit of thinking, just because it had to be designed. Actually, I think this was actually the one that took the most effort as far as this is concerned. So it's the Bridesmaid Survival Kit. I had this printed out. Let me tell you a story. So it's not everything that you want to do yourself, and I'm starting to realize that it's not everything that you want to do yourself. It's not everything that you think doing it yourself will save money, because you might be saving money, but you could be losing out on quality. So I had this printed, and rather than, it wasn't printed at this size, it was printed on half letter paper. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can cut it out. Big mistake. I was still at the printer trying to cut it out, and the girl that was there, the girl that was there, she was looking at me like, this chick is just, and she just came over, she was like, hi, my name is Valerie. I see you're having a little bit of trouble with that. And I was like, you think I am struggling? And she was just so nice enough to have them reprinted. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just cut it in half and then fold it. She was like, you know what? If you pay an extra $10, which really that's what it was, I will have them printed and cut for you, and they'll all be the same size. And I said, you know what? Me printing it out was gonna me cutting it was probably gonna take an hour, and it still wouldn't have been neat. So I just paid the I paid the $10 for it, and I loved the turnout. I was the one that did the hole punch though, and the string or ribbon or whatever. So just to show you some of it, it's the Bridesmaids Survival Kit, your portable need to know. On the first page, it's the greeting. The second page, I have what the kit includes, and I have a little, spew for them. And it's just a description of everything and kind of why I picked it out for them. Maybe I should have read this instead of talking, but I'll just quickly run through it. Okay, so this kit includes a tumbler to stay hydrated when you're on the go. It's double-walled for hot and cold beverages. A simple skincare set. You are beautiful. Fact. Here are some gentle products to keep you glowing. And yes, all of my bridesmaids, I think they're beautiful. They have, okay, spew. I have to, talk about that later. Okay, so then Mickey's Body Scrub. These are made with love and all organic. You either get the coffee scrub to brighten, tighten, and wake you up, or the pink sea salt to purify and soothe. Use on wet skin only. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've used scrubs before, so I just included it just in case. And then Intense Lip Color to make a bold statement when the weather outside is drab and gray. Brr. Okay, so the reason why I said that is because I'm having a summer wedding, and we just entered fall, and of course winter is coming up, so I want to keep them looking, sprinkling, whatever that means. Okay, so other things I don't really want to share, but the next page has wedding details about the wedding, including our hashtag, which is when I met Mickey, by the way. And also the page after that has a bridesmaids package. So it includes it has the budget, what that includes, hair, nails, and it also has a little page, it also has a little side note about who the groomsmen are. They all know each other, but I just wanted to include it. So it says meet the groomsmen, and then it has their names on it. And then the last one is a letter. Of course, you can't read that one, but it's a letter that I had to, I sat down and I thought about, and it's just, thanking them for being a part of this journey, or accepting to be a part of this journey, and kind of just why I picked them and what to expect and prayers and stuff like that. So it's a personalized letter. It has their name on it and everything, and that's what. Oh, and the last page is similar to the front, but it says thanks a bunches, ready to party in 2016. So yes, I'm getting married in 2016, and that's pretty much it. That's the package that I thought about. And just quick advice, I know I'm going to give this advice again in another video, but you don't have to, just because you're on a budget, you don't have to sacrifice the things that you've dreamed about or you've always wanted. You just might have to work a little harder, do a little more research, or make it a little smaller to have what you want. So I'm telling you, if I had $1 million, if I was like rolling in dough, trust me, that package would have been a lot bigger, a lot fancier. Still environment friendly, just because that's the person that I am, and it would still, have that personalized feel. but it would be bigger because I think all of my bridesmaids and maid of honor, I think they deserve every good thing in there, so, or every good thing in the world, really. Like they're awesome people, and I'm just thankful that they all said yes, and they're all gonna be around me because that's really important. I think that's it right now, but that's my bridesmaids package. Let me know, I mean, let's keep talking about it. Let me know what you did for your bridesmaids, or what you want to do, or what you're planning on doing for your bridesmaids. My fiance was like, that's nice, but he didn't do all of that for his groomsmen. They just went out to eat and talked and, yacked it up, but it's okay. I thank God for where we are, how it's going. But again, follow me on social media. You want to keep up with me, follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat. The handles are Mickey So Extra. I'm on Twitter. Not all the time, but I am on Twitter too. Mickey So Extra blog. Ooh, what else? I do have a Facebook fan page, Mickey So Extra, as usual. But yeah, those are my handles. Follow me, tag me in your wedding planning prep. Tag me also in the comment section, or what have you. Let me know what you want to see, like as far as advice or what I'm doing in preparation for the wedding. You can also send me an email. My email is mickeysoextra@gmail.com, plain and simple. Email me, send me pictures. Just let's have a conversation. Let's keep it going. Let's share ideas, okay? And I hope you guys have a blessed day. So again, ekaro, ekason, ekale, depending on when you were watching this video. Have a great everything, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hey, Ronka is here.